I want you to take a look at these two pictures. Look pretty normal, right? Let's zoom in. Do they still look the same? No? Okay, let me show you another picture. Look at these two. Is there any difference that you can see? Can you see that? These two pictures are from two different systems. One is a Samsung A56 and then one is an old camera from 2007. And only one of these, I would say, is actually usable material. And I'll tell you why. Because if you zoom into any of these pictures that are taken from the A56, they all look like AI. No matter how you try and spin it or how you try and frame it, it always ends up looking like a painting. For a phone that has been marketed for someone or for people that take pictures, it is stupidly bad.
Awesome.
At actually capturing those pictures. And the funny thing is, there's no need for you to add AI to a system like the A56. Why don't you just use Pro Mode? I've tried it. Different lenses, different zoom levels, 12 megapixels, 50 megapixels, bright light, low light, everything. It's just the same results all the time. Whether there's a lot of light, like more than sufficient for you to get a usable picture on a camera with no AI and no processing, the A56 still takes it upon itself to correct the image, and in the process makes everything look extremely muddy. It also does that with video, by the way. If you look at the previous video that I recorded, there's a lot of greenery on it. I was in a park, and there's just weird artifacts where you're like, that has to be AI. There is literally no other explanation. And why does Samsung do this? I don't know. You can't turn this stuff off, and that's the problem. Where does it end? Where does it end? You remember the controversy that happened with the S21 Ultra, where if you took pictures of the moon, zoomed in enough, it would just recreate the moon from previous pictures, because obviously the moon looks the same. Samsung saw that reaction and was like, you know what? Let's double down. In fact, let's quadruple down, because now the A25 that I had didn't have an AI issue at the start, but now is the same as my A56, in fact. So Sammy was like, you are just buying a better camera with more AI features. And guess what? We're baking the AI features into the phone, because I use even third-party apps like Open Camera. Open Camera is supposed to take like good photos, right? Good photos from your system, right? Still, Sammy has to do its own processing on third-party apps, and I can't even install Gcam because Sammy doesn't allow that on the new updates of the Samsungs, right? What am I left with? An AI mess of cameras, and literally no way to remove AI out of my phone. You can't tell me a phone can't take good pictures without AI, because it literally was. Phones were taking pictures before AI was even a thing in the public. And to prove this, I will now show you photos that I took on an old Vivo phone that I had. It was not even, I think the phone itself was 1,800 in total. I paid less than 2K for that phone, and it came out and it took beautiful pictures. Vivo, and it is just one small camera at the back, no AI, and it took good pictures. The only way, okay, that I know that can take out AI or like minimize the effect of AI, this is even ridiculous that it's even necessary, okay, is to record a video in pro video mode, right? And then take a snapshot of that pro video mode. Somehow that avoids all the other heavy processing that goes with Samsung's weird camera app, or like its weird processing of all photos, and suddenly the picture looks somewhat normal, okay? The best way to take a photo on this phone is not to take a photo, it's to take a snapshot of a video from it. Why? My next purchase is probably going to be an all digital camera or camcorder to record video footage on, because I can't handle this. I hate the fact that AI is being used in everything right now, even in my pictures in pro mode. Y'all are just lying to us. No, I'm confused. Anyways, maybe I'll just stop taking pictures entirely and then I'll just listen to music. By the way, if you want a way to listen to music, you use headphones. Which headphones? The Near X3, and that was my last video. So if you can click that and you can go watch it, it's pretty cheap, nice pair of headphones, and yeah, you don't have to deal with AI pictures ever again. So anyways, I hope you liked the video, and please subscribe if you did like the video. I'll see you guys next time.